Hi guys, this is Kyle Smith. This is my video. I'm taking you guys through my video, just showing you guys how I work out. Right now I'm starting off with the stationary bike for 5 minutes. It's a little warm up, light warm up, just getting the blood flowing. It's a something really quick and easy just to get going for the athlete to get going and get started with his warm up. That's really about it. Just on the bike for 5 minutes, just getting the legs right, blood flowing through the body, increasing the heart rate just a little bit, and that's about it. All right, so I finished warming up on the bike. Now I'm moving into butt kicks. My heart rate's pretty up there now. I feel like my blood flow is really good. Moving into the ramp section, basically I want to raise, activate, mobilize, and potentialize what's going on right now. Just really just trying to warm up, keep the warm up going on. Get some more blood flowing through my body. Stretching out fully, stretching those glutes out, and dorsiflexion a little bit going on right there. Just jogging in place, really. Butt kicks, knees to butt, you know. And, that's about it. Nothing too hard, just on the simple. Also, and I did butt kicks for 2 sets for 1 minute for each set. All right, moving on. Now I'm doing arm circles for 2 sets, 20 reps each direction, forward and backwards. This is a good workout to trap out your biceps, triceps, your traps, and your shoulders, just to get that blood flowing. It's also a good dynamic warm up as well. I like to incorporate this one in my workout, my warm up, before I start an intense workout as well. So 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 now moving on, I'm doing side lateral leg swings. Side lateral leg swings are going to allow you to stretch out your calf, quadriceps, hamstrings, and your groin muscles and your adductors. Right now, I'm just got my hands on the wall supported, just stretching out all the muscles I just listed, and I'm gonna do this for like 2 sets as well. I'm gonna switch legs. It's also important to switch legs so each leg gets the proper stretching. Okay, for this next workout, I'm doing forward lunges with alternating each leg with each step. Basically, I'm working the glutes, hamstrings, quadriceps, and the calf as well. It's also important to keep your chest up while you're doing this, so just make it proper form, right technique. Just maintain all that while you're doing this. Just doing 2 sets of this as well. Just rotating between each leg. Okay, so now I'm doing high knees. High knees are good for your quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, glutes, and hip flexors. They improve muscular endurance and balance and conditioning and coordination really in these muscles. I'm doing this for also like just on the slight, just 2 sets. Just really just getting that blood flowing again, pumping the heart rate back up before I start my workout. So to start the workout, I'm gonna be doing barbell bent over rows for 3 sets of 10. Basically, it's important to keep this bar really close to you, like your knees and the bar path. You want to bend over slightly, engage your core, squeeze it. Basically, bent over rows are going to work your back, your deltoids, your traps, the latissimus dorsi, which is the large wing-like muscles in your back, the middle and lower traps as well. 3 sets of 10 of this right here. Like I said in the beginning, just keep the bar pad close to your knees, on a slight bend in your knees, and basically you want to just pull it to your midline, your belly button. So in this clip, basically I'm doing the same thing, but I have a supinated grip now, which is underhand pretty much, however you want to say it. But basically, I'm doing the same workout, barbell bent over rows. I'm just still, same rules apply. Just want to pull the barbell to your midline of your belly button. Keep the core engaged. I'm doing this one for 3 sets of 10 as well. And that's really about it. Keep your slight bend in your knees, engage that core, pull that barbell to the midline of your belly button, chest up, and that's about it. So moving on, now I'm doing single arm bench supported rows. Basically what you're gonna do is put your non-working arm on the bench or like a rack wherever you have in your gym. Gonna hold that dumbbell close to your body, pull to your midline of your belly button, keep that arm in. Gonna be working on your biceps, be working on your traps, your deltoids. Also keep your core engaged. I'm doing this for 3 sets of 10 as well, each arm. That's about it. Okay, so now moving on, I'll be doing squats. I know it's also important to squat in a squat rack, but my gym didn't have a squat rack or like any safety, but I can handle the weight. So, anyways, moving on, I'm doing squats for barbell squats for 3 sets of 10. Basically, going down would be the eccentric, and coming back up would be the concentric. What you're working on, and it's also important to keep your legs out, like shoulder width apart, and when you're going down, really drive your knees out as well. I could do a better job of doing that. Sometimes my knees kind of cave in some, but anyways, the working muscles in this exercise would be your glutes, your quadriceps, but hip abductors as well. You can say that as well, and that's really about it. So in this variation workout, I'm doing a single leg split squats. Single leg split squats will be working on the glutes and the quadriceps as well. But basically, doing single leg split squats allows one muscle to really get strengthened, and you're focusing on one muscle more. It's going to increase the muscle activation, and it helps increase the growth of the muscle. And, yeah, basically that's it. I'll also be doing this for 3 sets of 8. Okay, so in this workout, I'll be doing overhead squats for 3 sets of 6. And this workout is very challenging. So basically, if you have a spotter, you don't want really like a spotter behind you, because it is like considered an Olympic lift. So if you do fail with doing this workout, just always try to throw the bar out in front of you. So anyways, getting back to what I was talking about, this workout is going to challenge you in lots of ways. It's going to you should really activate your core. Muscles it's going to work is your quadriceps, hip abductors, hamstrings, lower back muscles, your triceps, and your deltoids. It's also important really to drive your legs out. I know in some of this video you see my legs kind of caving in. I could probably do a better job, or I can use like a sports band, like wrap around my like lower legs and try to keep my legs from like caving in a little bit. But yeah, it's a pretty good workout. You should probably give it a try if you haven't tried it before. Okay, so moving on to the wide grips pull-ups. I'll be doing a bodyweight exercise for this workout. I'll be doing this for 2 sets of 10. Basically, what you're gonna do is really grab the pull-up bar in a wider grip. Focus on really just trying to just drive up your chin past like the pull-up bar. Basically, what you're working on this exercise, you'll be working on your biceps as well. They will be activated. Working on your traps, your upper back, and that's really about it. You also have a pronated grip as well on the bar. And I also use a different like variation as well. I use the bench supported because the pull-up did get kind of tough, it's getting a little fatigued. So This is also a good tool to use or equipment to use as well for pull-ups with a pronated grip as well. Just use that to pull you up, boost you up a little bit. So still staying with pull-ups, basically I'm doing a narrow grip pull-up for 2 sets of 10 as well. I decided to stay with the modification pull-ups as well, in the fatigue. Basically for this one, you'll keep a pronated grip on the pull-up bar with a narrow grip for this one, for this workout. Basically just still working the same muscles groups, the lats, the traps, the bicep activation. That's really about it. Really just focus on trying to drive yourself up, and that's about it. So in this workout, I'll be doing the same thing, another variation of pull-ups, but this one is underhand grip pull-ups, or you can call it chin-ups. Basically, this one you have more bicep activation. You're also working on targeting your biceps and middle back, lats. This one could be a little more challenging, but it's also a really good workout to use. I also have a supinated grip as well, so. For the lower body segment exercise, I'll be doing plyometrics for this segment. Basically, I start off with power cleans. I'll be doing this for 2 sets of 10. When doing power cleans, you'll be working on building muscles throughout your upper body and lower body, including like your quadriceps, your deltoids, your core, triceps, and as well like the posterior chain muscles like the hamstrings and glutes will also be targeted in this, and the traps as well. It's very important to keep the bar like close to your knees. Keep it on like that diaphragm. Basically, you want to just really snap your feet at the end, and really get underneath the bar. Not the bar, not too heavy, because I did lightweight for this one, but really like emphasize on really like driving your hips up with the bar, get that bar and keeping it close to your knees. Okay, so moving on. For this exercise, I'll be doing explosive jumps with body weight. So basically, I'll be doing this for 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Basically, you're gonna be working on your glutes, hamstring, calves. Engage your core as well and your quads. It's important just to really drive yourself up with a good arm drive and shoot up in the air and just really be explosive as you can in these. So moving on, I'll be doing the kettlebell swings right now. I'll be doing this for 2 sets of 10 repetitions as well. I grabbed like a moderate kettlebell so I can really perform the exercise, really get into it. But basically, doing kettlebell swings will improve your cardiovascular endurance and really improve your grip strength as well. Working muscles in this would be really like your full body, everything. Really, you're working on your glutes, your quads, hamstrings. Really, gonna be swinging that kettlebell up. Just working on keeping it tight, keeping that core tight as well, and really engaging it. So moving on, I'll be doing the flat dumbbell bench press. I'll be doing this for 2 sets of 10. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to press down. Really want to really engage your core on this one. Squeeze your chest. Your muscles working on this one are going to be your chest muscles, your pectorals, your shoulders. Those are your inner arms as well. Really just focus on squeezing your chest. Really try to engage that and engage your core as well. So for this variation, I'll be doing incline bench for 2 sets of 10 as well. Set the bench at like 15 to 30 degrees. You really want to engage that core, engage the back muscles as well if the weight is heavy. Really just want to press up, control the eccentric and the concentric, and just really engage that core and be able just to control the weight going up and down. Moving on, I'll be doing the lying chest fly for 2 sets of 10. Really, on this one, this allows you to isolate the pectorals. Basically, what you're going to do is just open up and allow the arms to really open, get a nice good squeeze. You want to squeeze at the top, control that eccentric and the concentric. On the decentric, you want to control it going down. On the eccentric, you want to go up and get a nice good squeeze. You've been working your pectorials and your deltoids and your traps, and a little bit of engagement in the biceps on this workout as well. So for this segment of the workout, I'll be doing hamstring curls with the exercise leg ball. I'll be doing this for 2 sets of 10. So on this one, what you really want to do is you want to run the ball in, like put it like towards your Achilles area or your feet. You want to lift up your glutes and really just squeeze when you bring your legs in, and to control that. You also want to engage your core as well because your core will be activated, and really just control the ball going slow in, and if you can kind of speed it up if you want to on the out, but really just control the movement. And in this one, I moved on to doing single leg. So same thing as same setup. Basically, you really want to engage your core, lift up off the lower back. You want to engage your core with this one as well. So this one's going to be single leg, so it's going to be a little bit more explosive. You really want to just really squeeze and just engage that core, squeeze again, and just really just focus on really hitting those glutes and targeting the back of your glutes areas and stuff like that. So for shoulder press, for this one, I'll be doing this for 2 sets of 10. This one really, shoulder press is really good for the front portion of your shoulders, your anterior deltoid. You'll also be working on your deltoids, your triceps, and your traps, and a little bit of your pecs as well. Basically, what you want to do is just bring the barbell really like below like your like neck or chin area, and then shoot it right back up, and just really do this repetition. Keep doing it. It's a good workout. In this variation, I'll be doing dumbbell lateral raises for 2 sets of 10. This is a good workout for the traps. It works your upper back as well as deltoids, your side deltoid, shoulders, particularly with the anterior and lateral deltoids with the proper form. The lateral raises can enhance muscle growth and also increase hypertrophy and increase your range of motion. For this variation, I moved on to just single arm dumbbell shoulder press. This one can also help strengthen hips, abs, and shoulder with single exercise. Core muscles work together to control your hips and your shoulders. This is the best exercise for core strength that should strengthen the shoulders, hips at the same time. In this segment, I'll be working on the hip mobility. I'll be also be doing, this is also known as a hip abduction. I'll be doing this for 2 sets of 10. Basically, hip abduction works. It helps strengthen the glutes, primarily focusing on the glutes medius, glutes minimus, and the tensor. This is actually a really good workout to really just really open up your hips and allow you to be more flexible. So on this workout, I'll be doing the hip adduction. So this one like put the pads like in the inner side of your thighs and really just work on really just shooting your hips out. It's gonna like work on like open up your hips, being more like flexible and hip mobility. It's also gonna work the glutes and quads. In the next segment, I'll be doing a barbell hip thrust for 2 sets of 10. Barbell hip thrust is a good workout to increase hip thrust. It's a glute exercise designed to improve your glute strength, speed, power, and teaching optimal hip extension Really want to just drive through those hips and just keep that bar tight and just drive through those hips and be more explosive. So moving on, I'll be doing the hammer curls for this one, 2 sets of 10. Hammer curls, you be like this targets your deltoids, your biceps, and your brachialis. Basically, what you want to do is hold the top of the dumbbell. You really want to squeeze on the eccentric, and on the decentric, you want to just kind of let it rest at the sticking point as well, and then repeat the movement. For this movement, I'll be doing just regular standard curls for 2 sets of 10. Really want to keep your chest up, keep your arms close to your body. You really want to squeeze at the top to engage that, and also engage your core. Muscles working on this one will be your deltoids, your biceps, and your brachialis as well. And really just keep squeezing at the top so you get that good eccentric pump at the top. And on the decentric, you want to just rest and shoot back up again. For this movement, I'm going to just single arm curls for 2 sets of 10 as well. For this one, you really want to just I'm really trying to focus on just really engaging just one arm right now. So just keep the same movement. You'll be focusing on your deltoids, biceps, and your brachialis, but keep your core tight, your chest up. I really want to really engage that long head of the bicep. I just keep my arm close to my body and really want to engage that one muscle group right now. So moving on, I'll be doing straight leg RDLs for 2 sets of 10. Basically, on the straight leg deadlift, what you're going to engage in is your glutes, your calf, your lats, and your hamstring. Remember to keep your chest up and your chin up as well. This is also going to work like your posterior chain on your backside. Then for this one, I moved on to dumbbells to single leg RDLs. This one can be also pretty challenging. But for this one, it's also going to work the exercise will work your hamstring, your glutes, as well as your balance and your coordination. Really want to just focus on squeezing your core, keeping it tight, and going down off that one leg, and really trying to just keep your composure and keep your stability nice and tight off of one leg. It can be kind of tricky, but also I switch legs to just to show you guys I can do it on both and really just emphasize the workout as well. In this next clip, I'll be doing just regular deadlifts for 2 sets of 10. Deadlifts are a good compound exercise that target the muscle of the back, shoulders, and legs. When performed correctly, it can improve posture by helping build a strength, muscle, and mass as well. Also, I have a supinated grip. I also have a pronated grip on the bar. That's how I was taught to do it. Yeah. I'll be doing just push-ups here for 2 sets of 10, just standard push-ups. Push-ups are good are great for upper body strength. They work triceps, the pectoral, and the shoulders. When done proper, deformed, they can also strengthen the lower back and the core by engaging the abdominal muscles. Push-ups are fast and effective exercise just for building just strength. For this variation of pull-ups, I did medicine ball push-ups. This one can be kind of challenging for the athlete. Basically, you just want to keep your chest up. This one's going to also engage like your pectorals, your triceps. It's also going to strengthen your lower back. You really want to keep your chest up and really just try to keep your core tight and just try to squeeze at the top so you also can engage that pec or your muscle. On this segment, I'll be doing decline push-ups for 2 sets of 10 as well. The decline push-ups really just focus on your delts, shoulders, of course your chest, your pectoral chest as well. It strengthens more than your regular incline variation because you're also hitting like a different type of part of your pectorals. For this segment, I'll be doing calf raises. So I'll be doing this for barbell calf raises for 2 sets of 10. For this one, you really wanted to take this one nice and slow. You want to get set up, and you want to get the balls of your feet, and you want to really just spring off of those and really engage those calf muscles and squeeze. Muscles being engaged in this workout would be really your calves. Really want to just focus on the balls of your feet, like I said earlier, and really exploding off, taking it nice and smooth, nice and slow to avoid bouncing and really not cheating the workout as well. Then for this one, I just decided to do just regular calf raises, just with body weight, with no weight at all. Just wanted to just focus on getting the balls on my feet again, slow, and then speed back up on the eccentric. Really focus on muscle hypertrophy just by working just with body weight and really going to slow down, slow and steady. Really just trying to really feel that muscle out and mind the muscle really. So right here, I've entered my cool down slash final stretching phase of the workout. It's important to cool down to regulate your heart rate, reduce buildup of lactic acid, prevent injuries, body restoration, stress relief, and relaxation. Basically, just cooling down just helps the athlete or the individual just really just focus on just really just relaxing and just really getting their body temperature back to where it was before the workout started or anything like that, just to reduce the risk of injuries and just prevent anything from bad happening to the individual. And the cool down should last anywhere from like maybe 10 minutes. I just wanted to stay on the treadmill just to emphasize just really cooling down, taking time to let my body cool off. So now I'm doing the seated V pose. Basically, I'm gonna just be stretching right now. Seated V pose is ideal for improving flexibility by stretching the legs, hamstring, quads, and calves. The back as well. I wish I really had somebody who can really like emphasize like pushing on my back so I can really get into the stretch because I'm not that flexible. It's basically by just sitting on the floor or on a yoga mat. Um, this can be done really anywhere. It just helps by just really cooling down. Also the cool down segment as well. Just really just emphasize by just really stretching out. Here I'm doing like the on your back. I believe it's called the pigeon pose, but I'm not too sure. But basically, this is really gonna like focus on emphasizing like your hips. It's gonna ease like your lower back pain. Also gonna help you be more flexible as well. This is also just doing this. I'm doing this stretch for just holding it for like 30 seconds as well, each leg. Then for this one, I moved on to wall pec stretch. Basically, I'm just gonna hold my arm against the wall and just really emphasize on stretching my pectoral out. Also does stretch out your bicep as well because I also did for my bicep being contracted as well. It also feels it's also really good stretch to do after you get done working out. I'm doing this for like 30 seconds each way, 2 sets as well. Here, I'll be doing the cobra pose, and it's gonna help stretch my body. It's gonna help open my chest up, strengthen my back, and strengthen my abdominal muscles as well. So we want to just sit here and just do this for like 30 seconds for 2 sets as well. And here I'm doing the overhead tricep stretch. I really felt this one like in my tricep, also like in my lats as well. Basically, you just want to just kind of hold your hand over your head and with the opposite arm that's not being stretched, kind of just apply pressure, pull on it. I did this for 30 seconds each way for each arm. Then I moved into like the lateral neck stretch. So basically, like if your neck muscle is tight, you want to just kind of just put your hand on your head and put your other hand on your opposing hand on your lap, and just really just take like the hand and lead it onto the side. Apply further pressure by using hands shown in the video as well. I did this for 30 seconds as well. And for this variation, I did the bicep stretch. Held this one for 1 minute. Basically, you want to just kind of get on your legs, like when you're flat footed. We want to extend your biceps behind your body and really just stretch it out. I could really feel a nice, good stretch in my biceps when I did this one. Also, my pecs as well. Held this one for 1 minute. Then for this one, I did a shoulder stretch with each arm, held it for 30 seconds. On this one, I just with the opposite working arm, I just kind of held it and just stretched out my shoulders, my deltoids as well. You can also feel this one in your lower lats as well. For this one, I did a standing quad stretch. This one also kind of like helps with your balance as well too. Basically, you just stand on one leg, and you want to really just pull that foot back and try to hold it, and really just work on stretching out that quad. Then for this stretch, I just did just bend over really and just touch your toes. Held this one for like 1 minute. This one helps with just targeting those glutes, just being more flexible as well. Did the squat pose. Held this one for 1 minute. I really want to just stand kind of like flat footed and bend down and squat. You really want to work on driving your elbows into your like your thighs area and really pushing out your hips so you can get a nice and good stretch. And this one also helps with like hip mobility and stuff like that as well. Then for my final stretch, I just did a calf stretch, just to really focus on stretching out that calf, that glute a little bit as well. You know, that's really about it.